I don't know how many of my subscribers, if any, are wrestling fans, but those y'all who are, I just got some sad news. We lost somebody today. Maybe you know by now, maybe you don't. Um, those y'all who are wrestling fans, that is. We just lost somebody today, one of the greatest wrestling heroes of all time, the bad guy, Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon. Yes, it just been announced that he passed away. He was on life support all day today and yesterday, um, and his family decided to take him off of it. He suffered 3 heart attacks due to a blood clot that was formed by, like, I don't know, something to do with like his he had hip surgery, and it, I guess it just didn't go, it didn't go right, so formed a blood clot, and he suffered 3 heart attacks, and he just passed away today. And I know I don't really talk about wrestling very much on my channel, but I have been a wrestling fan ever since I was 12 years old. I was born in 1998, but I watched, and I didn't watch wrestling until I was 12 in 2010, I believe. And during that time, I was watching WWE. But I also watched, like, I got a hold of like some WWE DVDs that had like some of the old school matches, from the 80s and 90s and all that. So I knew about the Attitude Era. I actually grew up with the Attitude Era and WCW, even though I wasn't even born yet during that time. And the NWO is always has been my favorite tag team in wrestling history. My favorite wrestling faction, and of course, the NWO was formed by Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan. And Scott Hall, ever since the NWO and all that, Scott Hall was became my favorite, and eventually, well, he was my favorite in the NWO, and eventually, you know, um, became my favorite wrestler. So this is really sad news for me, especially, you know, given the fact that he's my favorite wrestler. Um, and so I figured I had to do this video. I had to do a video to pay tribute to one of my heroes of all time. Again, I don't talk about wrestling very much on this channel, but I am a wrestling fan, always will be, and and yeah, very sad news. I just lost a hero of mine. I haven't been this sad about a celebrity's death in not since Daniel Johnston died in 2019. Like, only 2 other celebrity deaths have hit me: Daniel Johnston and Gene Wilder, and now Scott Hall. Um, he's another one uh, that has hit me hard. I mean, even before he died, when I found out that he was on life support, I was like, oh no. I found that out yesterday, and then this morning I saw on Instagram, I saw Kevin Nash, his tag team partner from the '90s, from WCW, NWO, saying that he's going to be taken off life support as soon as his family gets there. And just like an hour or two ago, there he is. He's been taken off life support, and he's passed on. So, very sad news for wrestling fans everywhere. And those y'all who aren't, those y'all who aren't wrestling fans, I imagine you're probably not even watching this video. But But he was one of the best and my personal favorite wrestler of all time. And yes, I have the toothpick. I'm you'll see what I'm about to do in a minute, but I have the toothpick just like he did in his mouth. Yeah. Um. So yeah, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. Oh, you will be missed. You will be missed. You will be missed. Rest in peace, brother.